Good morning, students. This is Setu Vidya Mandir English High School and Junior College of Science and Commerce. This is the HSC online audio video lecture series, and I'm Bina Raikar, your OC teacher. And today I'll be starting with chapter number 8, that is marketing. And today's topic that I'm going to explain is market. Students, we all go to a market. Every day, you or your parents, we do go to market to purchase things, to purchase grocery, to purchase vegetables, to purchase material, to purchase dress, to purchase shoes. Okay, so basically, market is a place where two or more parties are involved in buying and selling. Okay, a market is a place, actually, the term market, it means to trade merchandise, and it's a place where business is transacted. A business takes place between a buyer and a seller. Okay, so in a market transaction, there are two parties involved. One is a buyer and the other is a seller. And the transaction of buying and selling takes place with the exchange of money. Students, only in the barter system we had exchange of goods for goods, but now we have exchange of goods with money. Okay, we need money to transact with the businessman. Okay, so let's have a look at what is a market. That is a market. Okay, it means to trade. Okay, to trade merchandise or a place where business is transacted. Then it's a place where two or more parties are involved in buying and selling. These two parties are called as buyers and sellers. And the transaction of buying and selling takes place with exchange of money. I hope this is quite clear. Now we have something called as concept of market. The first is a place concept. Second is commodity concept. Third is exchange concept. Fourth, area concept. Fifth, demand or customer concept. And sixth is space or digital concept. Okay, let's have a look at again what are the six concepts of market. The first is the place market. Second, commodity market. Third, exchange concept. Fourth, area concept. Fifth, demand or customer concept. And sixth is space or digital concept. Students, let's go to the first one, that is the place concept of market. See the pic over there, you can see a place where you have vegetables, fruits, sellers are there that are selling, and there are some customers over there who are purchasing as well. So this is called as a place concept of market. Okay, the term market is commonly understood as a place where transaction of buying and selling of goods and services takes place in exchange of money or money's worth. It is a place. The place concept, the main word is place. It is a place where buyers, sellers, and other intermediaries come together and exchange goods or services. In olden days, that is, the place played an important role in defining market. We used to have Friday market, you have Saturday market, okay, and then you have a place where all the sellers come together, and we buyers we go and purchase on those days, right? So that is called as a place, plays a very important role in defining a market. But in the age of information technology, the term market has wider meaning than just a place. Okay, students, what we purchase now, how we do shopping now, it's called as online, right? We don't need a place. We just sit at home, take a mobile in a hand, and start surfing the net, and this is how we do our shopping nowadays. But this place concept of market is a before term which we used to have when information technology had not progressed that much. Okay, when internet was not into use as much as now what we use it. So place concept is, it's a place where buyers, sellers, and other intermediaries come together and exchange goods and services for money. Now let's go for the second one. The second one is commodity concept of market. Commodity means things, items that you purchase. For example, right from toothbrush to toothpaste. Okay, then you have cotton, you have groceries, you have vegetables, you have fruits, you have these are what we use. Then for industries, you have mineral ore, you have iron ore. All these are commodities which are being purchased and have been sold. Okay, you have gold, you have silver, you have diamonds. These are all commodities. Okay, students, so this is commodity market. That is, are given on buying and selling of goods or services. In this concept, the process of buying and selling of goods or services is important. Okay, the process of buying and selling of goods is important and not the place of exchange. The first point was about the place of exchange, and now the second point is about the commodity concept of market. And in this process, the buyer and seller as well as the commodity exchange among them plays an important role. Now let's go for the third one. The third one is exchange concept of market. Now what is exchange? It emphasizes exchange of goods or services between buyers and sellers with free consent as well as mutual trust. Okay, students, so two important thing over here is, first is the exchange of goods. Second, with free consent and mutual trust between buyers and sellers. Two important this emphasis. First emphasis, it is on exchange of goods, and second, it is with free consent or mutual trust between buyers and sellers. That is called as an exchange concept of market. There should not be any fraud or misrepresentation or coercion or undue influence again during the exchange. That is, sellers should not be pressurized to sell their products. Similarly, buyers should not be pressurized to buy the products. The exchange should be voluntary between buyers and sellers. Voluntary means if the buyer wants to buy, fine, he's going to purchase those products, or he's not going to, he has an option. Similarly, the seller, if the seller do want to sell his products to that particular customer, then it is fine. There is no compulsion of any kind. It is voluntary between the buyer and the seller. That is called as exchange concept of market. The fourth one is area concept of market. The area concept of market is related to the exchange concept, and this concept gives emphasis on free association between buyers and sellers to fix the price of goods for buying and selling. Okay, what is the fix? The fix, they are fixing the price of goods, and it is a free association between buyers and sellers. They can do it in their own will. Okay, now the price fixed between buyers and sellers implies in a certain area only. It is not related to the all area. Okay, now for example, if we take textile or we say the cloth market. Okay, in comparison with Mumbai, the cloth market is much more cheaper. We get good quality cloth. Okay, your clothes from Surat then in Mumbai. So the prices are fixed, right? In area wise. In this concept, it is not necessary for buyers and sellers to meet in person. That is face to face. In person means face to face. Buyer and seller need not meet face to face. They can just have a talk over the phone. They can send an email. Okay, they can use the different modern communication media for the exchange of goods and services. Next, fifth one, demand or customer concept of market. Demand or customer concept, that is, customer demands an commodity. Now, for example, now we have the monsoon season. Now in monsoon season, what do we require? We require umbrella, we require raincoat, we require shoes, gumboots, okay, rainy wear shoes. Now this is our demand, and since we are customers, it is called as customer demand. Now what will the seller do? The seller will see that our demands are needed. He will provide umbrellas, he will provide shoes, he will provide raincoats in the shops so that we can go and we can purchase. So that is called as demand or customer concept, since customer is the king of the market. Okay, so the perspectives of the market is to access the need or demand of the customer. Market can be studied from the perspective of demand of customers. Okay, so it is that the aggregate demand by potential buyers of any product is market. Okay, So market can be studied from perspective of demand of customer. That is how a customer behaves. What does the customer have in a particular season? How will the customer react to a new product? So that survey is called as market. There is a demand or customer concept of market. The sixth one is space or digital concept of market. There's a small box over there, and I have put Myntra, Snapdeal, Jabong, Amazon, Flipkart. We all are well versed with all this stuff, right? We do all our shopping online nowadays with using this Myntra, Amazon, Flipkart. Okay, so this is called as a space or digital concept. And why it happened was because of the emergence of information technology. It gave birth to a new concept called a space or digital concept. E-commerce portals, that is, and the mobile applications make the buying and selling easy and convenient for buyers as well as sellers. See, in terms of buyers, okay, what do? We sit at home, we relax at home, we just on the mobile, we surf to the internet, we see which product do we want, we see the price, we see the quality, we see the color, and only if we like it, then we are going to purchase it. Similarly, the supplier has an opportunity to show all his products, to showcase all his products, all the prices, all the range, whatever product he has, he can easily show it. The customer has to just select it, okay, and the deal gets finalized between the buyer and the seller. And the communication media like telephone, mobile, computer, internet have made direct contact with customers and sellers, right? And it is easy for customers to know about the quality, features, price, terms and conditions and of any product of any company. So let's have a definition of digital market. Digital market can be defined as market which uses information technology for buying and selling of the products or services and facilitate communication of quality, features, price and terms of exchange among them. Okay students, I hope you have understood all these six concepts of market. Let's just have a revision of the concepts. The first one is a place concept. What do you mean by place concepts? A place where buyers and sellers meet together to buy and sell things. That is called as the place concept. Second, commodity concept. Here the commodity is important than the place. Commodity is the things that you're going to sell or the things that you're going to purchase. Exchange concept. It depends on the mutual trust of buyers and sellers. Area concept, that is for price fixing. The area is very important. Demand or customer concept, that is whatever a customer demands, that has to be given to the customer. That is called as market. And then the sixth one is the space and the digital concept of market. That is, you have all e-commerce portals, you have a Jabong, you have a Myntra, you have Flipkart, you have Amazon, where the buyers can just relax at home, just on their internet computers, on their laptops, on their mobiles, go to the internet, surf all the different kinds of products available, all the different prices that are available, and select as per their need. Similarly, over here the seller has also a full range, that is they can give all the range, they can they can showcast all the range, okay, all the prices they can put up, they can give various discounts, and as per the customer needs, the customer can purchase it. Okay, so these are the six concepts of market. Thank you students.